This area we're looking at today is a nature refuge. One of the Northern Gulf projects was protecting nature refuges, so that's how we got to know Garth.
Heaps and heaps of them. Yeah.
And he expressed an interest in having more information found out about his property. He's pretty keen to preserve it, leave a bit of a legacy, in his words. So yeah, we're here to help him achieve that. We've been running these field weekends for about 4 years now. The main thrust of these events are to involve the community with the landowners. The landowners are ultimately the ones who determine how the land is managed.
Black orchid, would you say, or Cooktown orchid?
But having groups like us with people who have knowledge of the area and share that interest can really spark their interest more in their property and their wildlife.
This is the flat stem wattle, Acacia caliculata.
This is the centre of the refuge. It goes back behind me a couple of miles west and down to the east another couple of miles. It takes in a fair bit of area. Good for animals to live in and so forth without being disturbed. I heard about these nature refuges and I thought, well, there's no harm in this. If you can preserve the animals for the grandchildren or generations to come, you've done something good for the environment and the world, and when I'm not around, they'll always say, oh, Garth done that, and it'll be here for a long time. And I have the good people come out here periodically every year or 18 months. They bring a few people with them, send you back some pictures and various things, and it's a nice feeling to know that you are looking after the animals within your area.
So the next few days we're just hoping to expand on the plant and animal list that we have and get a better feel for what's here and relate that back to the landowner. It's a stick insect. I've just caught a Tommy roundhead. It's what's known as one of the dragon lizards.
This is our most exciting find so far. I believe this to be the large flowered Lamprolobium grandiflorum, which is a listed endangered species only known from a very small area.
And up the Pinnacle here we have what they call the Pendanus Springs. There's water there all the year round, and this is within the nature refuge.
Get into some very interesting areas that one would otherwise never get to see.
Cutting the grass here because these camera traps are set off by motion. So there could be anything from interesting small mammals, which are actually going through a decline at the moment, small reptiles, more ground-dwelling and low vegetation type animals.
I've really enjoyed the weekend and to be able to access a property that you don't get to go camping here normally, so that's been exciting. For anyone with an interest in natural history, whether it's plants or insects or reptiles or whatever you want, yeah, there's opportunity here, and for people who already know about it, this is a great place to be able to access. Mike's cooking's been good and it's been nice just to be able to camp for a couple of days.
These field weekends are funded through Northern Gulf Resource Management Group by the National Landcare Program.
Well, I'm seeing that there's very little clay in it, the way it behaves.
We'll eventually do a report for him, maybe some recommendations on how he might better manage it for the wildlife.
The girl just got an ovipositor.
If people want to do this nature reserve, the process involved was people say, would you be interested in having a nature refuge? I said, well, there's no skin off my nose, it'd be lovely. I can still graze, I do what I need on it, and I still got me tracks. If it's going to help the environment and save the animals, and yeah, I'm all willing for it, and you leave something behind when you're gone.